It was doing it.
It was.
Hey everybody, my lights were like being funny again. Alright, I've been told to read. So this is from what I first channeled and wrote. It's chapter 1, I Am Explorations, an updated template for being in our present now moment. This is from the Unified Legacy Network, which is an introductory framework for self-guided life creation valuation perspectives. And this is organized by myself, MB, and MiLegacy Services, which is a futures cooperative I created just to host my stuff, what I channel. So the premise: be in a place where your mind is open and your imagination is ready to play. Speak these words aloud as you read, or have someone read them aloud to you. Just sit, breathe, and listen. Simply listen. Where can you start? How do you start? Is it something you do or something you are? Begin with the first truth that comes into mind. Who am I? Am I given name? The person, beliefs, characteristics, flaws, personas, masks, behaviors, ideas? Am I a supposition of all these things plugged together? Or are these a product of who I am? Are they creations, albeit little, that superimpose into a larger picture, a big picture? What am I? I am. Pure, simple, clear, no confusion. I am. Start there. I am. That's all, that's it. I am. Why, yes, you simply are. There is nothing beyond the initial presence of your conscious being, I am. That is it. It is the ultimate truth, spark, knowing that all existence is I am. Everything else is created from that awareness. The point of entrance into this three-dimensional density we call reality. You create it from your I am presence, here and now. It is fed back to you through a reflection, like programming an image onto a computer. The reflection is just an image, snapshot, film of whatever you create from your I am. So, what have you been creating lately? Let us practice together. I am love. I am light. I am here. I am now. I am protected. I am safe. I am present. I am abundant. I am grateful. And that's a really good foundation to start. Spirit's saying, okay, so let's talk about that. So, if you're ever on a journey of like trying to figure yourself out, which I think as humans, it's just a rite of passage, we all go through this process of like, who am I? I think if we simplify it, in my life experience, this is what I've always done. I've always simplified it down to I am whatever I want to create. So, like in high school, I was very busy doing musicals and choir and band, and then I was a drum major my senior year, and I was the choir president my senior year, and I had an independent study where I got to conduct a choir, and I was overwhelmed. And I remember sitting in the office of my choir teacher, and I just needed a second, and I was like, I am overwhelmed. And that right there, it like sparked something in me and was like, oh, I am overwhelmed. We need to simplify this and make this easier for myself, more attainable. And something just clicked by simply recognizing I am overwhelmed. It allowed me to accept it and see it. And once the part that wanted me to recognize that, once it was validated, it got out of the way. And I was able to then move forward with reorganizing what I was doing at that time. I think it was in an independent study I was like conducting and trying to learn how to be a choir teacher basically. Um, But yeah, these things we create, I'm feeling this, or I am thinking this. We're really just dictating to our mind what we are in that moment. I am thinking about X, Y, and Z, and your brain will do it. I am feeling this thing, and your brain you'll feel it. Um, if you are like me and you shift, you have mood shifties, it's really easy to go, I am depressed. Oh, shoot, okay, I am depressed. Well, there are things I can do about that. There are things I know work for me that help. And so sometimes just having that little carrot of awareness is enough. It's enough of a key to remind you that, what you feed your mind is reflected back to you. Our brains are so good at finding the things that we confirm to ourselves. And so if we can find a way to take that upper level thinking, the reins of that, and start to guide and meditate through the noise of our mind, we realize that we can guide it in the most simplest way. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm going to do this. And then do it. I am scared. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to remind myself it's okay. It's going to be okay. Yeah. You create it from your I am presence here and now, and it is fed back to you through a reflection. So it's like when I want to write an email on my computer, I'm thinking about the email, I'm creating the email in my mind, and then I'm transmuting it, I'm translating it into the computer, and then it's fed back to me. Then I can read what I wrote, what I created, right? And reality works. What I've been channeling on is that reality works very similarly to this. What you feed your mind, what you create, what you focus on will be programmed back to you. Your subconscious mind is going to tell the universe, all right, this is what we're chewing on. This is what we got. This is what we believe. This is what our reality is. This is what's true to us. And so sometimes we have to be willing to interrupt those truths, because sometimes they're not true. Sometimes they're illusions or deception or just biases maybe that we haven't tackled. But, all right, that's it for now. Thank you. I will read more next time. Goodbye. I love you, and I'm proud of you, and you're doing a great job. Seriously, you are enough. You are. You're doing a great job.